Hello there, welcome back to my channel, Healing with Kearra. We're looking at our Capricorns the next 3 months using the Dreamy Moons Tarot. Looking into the next 3 months. Capricorns. So we have the Queen of Wands, ooh, and the Knight of Cups, ooh, and the Three of Stars. So, ooh, Seven of Stars, oh my gosh, okay. So the Two of Cups popped out already off the jump. So right away, so I'm seeing like um someone coming towards you, a chance to meet someone new, crossing paths with someone new, going out on like a first date with someone new, a new encounter, a chance encounter, um something kind of like divinely led, like spirit putting you in the right place at the right time. You finally meet someone new. Um or just like coming together with someone here, someone new, um, opening up to someone new, connecting with someone new. When we have the Queen of Wands, so it's like you sitting in your power, kind of standing your ground, standing in your truth. Um, it's either like people, a lot of people are being really drawn into you right now because they see you as like someone who's really standing in their power, or someone who's very powerful, or someone who has a lot of like emotional control, or you're able to stay really calm and stable even if there's like chaos around you, or people can see like the environment that you it's like something you had to work from or grow from or remove yourself from. It's like people can see that like some space that you were in before is like now up in flames, or there's some sort of crazy chaos, and it's like evident that you were able to like move yourself forward, preserve yourself in some way, like kind of stand your ground, do what's best for you to like take care of yourself and nurture yourself. So people are really drawn towards you. I'm also hearing like people just naturally open up to you. They just naturally get like on a deeper level and just like um, shed a light on like whatever's going on within them. Like they just feel really drawn to you or comfortable to you. So like people who would naturally be like kind of skittish or shy or not feel like safe around others feel like really drawn towards you, and people who don't tend to like open up to others or get close to others will just like really quickly, suddenly, randomly, seemingly, sometimes at times, like just like totally open up to you or like let you know what's going on with them or shed some sort of light or truth on what's going on with them. So it's like people are really drawn towards you, or it's easy, or it comes natural for you to like connect with others on like a deeper level because you're really mature, like you've had to go through a lot of things here, so it's like easy for you to connect with others. So a lot of people could be drawn towards you at this time or attracted to you. You could just be getting a lot of attention, like something could have recently like happened or some sort of chaos set off around some sort of situation or environment that you recently leveled up from or removed yourself from, and so then people are looking at you in a different light, like, oh, okay. um so yeah, a lot of people could be drawn towards you or attracted to you, or this could just be a thing, like a lot of people just like open up to you or want to connect with you. Or this energy of like a lot of people are like, oh, how do you um how do I feel like you already know me or something? And so they're just like really, they feel really drawn towards you, or it's like really comfortable or easy for them to open up to you. But then you're just kind of like, oh, well, that's just kind of my energy, or it's just like I'm just really accepting of others in some way. And so then, like, it's, you know that like a lot of people feel that way towards you. Um, yeah, I'm just hearing like you could get like a lot of people who are like really drawn towards you. So you have to kind of like be selective because you know that that's just like the energy that you give off. It's like you make people feel like safe and comfortable in some way. So a lot of people feel close to open up to you, or a lot of people feel like they can connect with you on a deeper level. And it's not just like attraction or whatever. So yeah, it's like you having to be kind of like selective, or make sure you like choose the right thing, um, or like the thing that works best for you. But then there could be like one person in particular who feels really drawn towards you at this time and wants to come forward and like offer their cup towards you, right? So there's this potential to come together with like one person in particular who's really drawn towards you now, based off the way they see you in comparison to something that you had to remove yourself from. It's like ish finally hit the fan over there, or finally popped off, and so then people can see like how toxic and chaotic that really was. So then people are like looking at you like, wow, they're so strong, or like they're seeing you like in a different light based off of like how you had to overcome something. And so there's like a lot of people that want to come towards you and connect with you, or like share with you on an emotional level, because they're just seeing you in a different light here, in this more like grounded, strong energy that you're radiating. They're like seeing more to it. But yeah, I feel like there's like one person in particular who um, feels this way, or is like seeing you in a different light, and it's making them like want to come forward and present some sort of emotional offer, possibly just meet up, talk, get together. Um, but yeah, the Two of Cups could just represent, there's like with these arms here, I just saw it's like there's so many different people that like um reach out to you, or like extend an offer to you, or like try to connect with you, that sometimes you get confused or you get like overwhelmed and you don't really know who to choose or like which direction to go in. So it's like important to have like that spiritual discernment to know like what is actually in alignment with you, or like what's divinely led, or like what's being led by spirit, like the God ordained type of connections. Um, but yeah, there's like one person in particular who wants to come forward and like work with you in some way, or connect with you, open up to you, share something with you. So we have the Five of Cups here. So there also could be this energy I'm hearing where it's like um, you could have been really hurt in the past. Um, So that's what also causes you to be really hesitant. Like, even if a lot of different people come forward or you get a lot of attention, it's like you don't take it very seriously. Like, you're really mature here. It takes like a lot more for you to like want to open up or, yeah, show that vulnerable side of you to others or connect with others, or it like takes the right person. Because, yeah, you got really hurt here in the past, and so it's hard for you not to like see the red flags in people and then just like back out right away, or like you have really really strong boundaries. So it's like a lot of people have a great respect for you here, but then sometimes it's like, yeah, you're like really picky. Like, you need like you need the right thing. Like, you need to make sure that this they embody these like specific qualities, because you know like what it looks like whenever something's not going to work out or something's going to fall apart. And so if you see those like early signs of that right away, then it will just kind of like trigger you, and you'll like put your guard up or be like very defensive or like harsh towards the situation. um then we also have the King of Wands. So again, I'm getting there's like one person in particular here who is going to, yeah, you may get like a lot of attention, and it's kind of hard for you to know like what's right for you, or like you're really hesitant based off something that's happened in the past. So it's like you need something more solid or more mature. Like, you need the right person, you need them to show certain qualities, that it's going to go like differently here. But there's like one person in particular that um, does embody these qualities, right? Or is on your level somehow, or is more grounded and more mature, doesn't have like intentions to just like pursue you based off of like their physical desires or their physical attraction and then be like on to the next thing. It's like, they actually want to give you something like really really beautiful. They could have had to have been like really really patient, or they're going to be very patient and like pour into you here and like work with you to try to like make you happy, or give you something really beautiful here, like add to your life in a beautiful way. Yeah, with the King of Wands, we have like a more mature, grounded, like someone who um, can like follow through with their passions and their desires. They have like a more genuine intention, rather than just like meeting up for more lustful reasons and then being like on to the next. So it's like not going to leave you in the same like wounded space that you were before, like focusing on the fact that you lost more than you gained from the situation or something. It's like this person's more grounded or stable and practical in some way. Um, and also, like with the King and Queen of Wands, it's like this is like they're on your level. Like, this is like a match. It's like a divine counterpart. Again, like I was saying, it's like you need this confirmation to know that like this is from the divine, or like this is, yeah, like you also could be one of those people that like wants to meet your partner in um like a really organic way. Like, you don't want to go out and like force it, or like meet someone online, or like go out of your way to try and find someone or get your friends to connect you with someone. It's like you just want to be like the right place at the right time, just like meet someone really organically, like just like in a movie or a book or whatever, because then you feel like then you know that it's more genuine, or that that's like something that spirit led you to, or like led you to together. You have this like very romantic idea of just like connecting with someone, like, yeah, like right place at the right time energy, or just like connecting with someone in this really divinely orchestrated way, the type of thing where it's like you wouldn't have met each other otherwise, or without like spirit bringing you two together. So then it's like, you know, for sure that this is like the right thing, or the connection that spirit would have in mind for you, or um yeah, so there's like one person in particular that's very interested in you, or like drawn towards you at this time. And so they could like make an effort to pursue you, or they could just like have the same intention in their heart as you do, or they're vibrating or operating on the same level or the same vibration that you are. And so spirit is just going to like naturally, like I was saying, it's like naturally um divine divinely in some way like orchestrate some way for you to meet or come together in some sort of like odd and unexpected way. um yeah, it's like spirit led, um like kingdom spouse type of energy. So then it makes you feel more secure, like safe, that you can trust that like you'll be able to build from this. Or maybe it's like you would have been kind of doubtful or hesitant of this because of what you went through in the past. So then again, it's like you need it to happen in such a way. Spirit knows that you need it to happen in such a way that you would just like go for it or believe in it or something. Because it's like otherwise you wouldn't even be looking at it because you're so focused on something that fell apart or didn't work out here. So it's like you need to be kind of like blindly led without even realizing where you're going or the direction that you're going in. And then you just kind of like realize this is what spirit intended for you all along, or you realize like this was right here all along, or this person was interested in you all along, but you just like couldn't see it here. You couldn't see them in some way or some sort of potential for you guys to come together. Or you were hesitant of it because you were stuck in the disappointment or the pain that you went through, something in the past. So I'm a little bit curious about how spirit is going to, like, this divine intervention or this divine, I'm getting this like mistletoe type of energy, like spirit's gonna play like your granny at the holidays that like puts the mistletoe in a spot and like conveniently gets you and your crush, that auntie that's like too involved. And um you and your crush just so happen to both be under the mistletoe. And then you know something like that, like spirit is playing that type of a, it's like it knows that you both wouldn't go for it on your own, or at least you wouldn't go for it on your own because you're just not even paying attention to it or looking in that direction because you're so focused on something that didn't work out or something that really hurt you in the past. So spirit has to kind of like intervene and just like create this situation inadvertently in some way. So then it's like you just look up and you're what you've been wishing for or hoping for is right there. Like you just look up and you see someone that would actually be a match, or that you feel like would actually be on your level, or you would actually be attracted to, or you could actually see yourself with for like the first time in a long time. Or it's like you suddenly have like this shift or this new hope or this realization of like, oh, like there are other people out there that I could connect with or feel just as passionately towards or excited about. Or you could have something like just as stable or maybe even better than like whatever didn't work out in the past, because it obviously like disappointed you. So you're like, oh, like here's someone who's like actually on my level. um and it's like something that spirit would um approve of or like have in mind for you. So like how, what's gonna happen here? Hmm. We have the Ten of Wands and the Three of Wands. So again, okay, and the Queen of Pentacles. So again, it's like you're gonna have your head down, Ten of Cups underneath that. Um, you're gonna have your head down. Like this person is literally like so overwhelmed or so burdened by their tasks or everything on their plate or everything they're trying to carry that they can't even see in front of them. So that's kind of what's going on with you. You're like really overburdened by um, something that didn't work out here, just like the way that you feel in some way. And so it's like you're not even looking up or you're not even seeing something that's right in front of you. Um, but this is something that like you desire, that you long for, that you really do wish to have in your life, or a place that you do wish to be in your life is to have this like emotionally stable, committed, fulfilling, like passionate relationship where you're both like really attracted to each other, but then it's also really grounded and healthy. Um, so you could end up having to put off work for some sort of travel. If you have some sort of travel thing going on with work coming up here soon, um, because yeah, then we have the Queen of Pentacles. So it's like you're so focused on what you're trying to build here, but you're going about it in such a narrow-minded way, um, that it's actually stopping you from like getting to where you desire to be here, like having this like happiness and this fulfillment that you really want. So something to do with your work to where it's like you're going to get really overwhelmed or overburdened or overextended in some way and be forced to make some sort of a change or like relocate or travel for something. Something is going to like not work out, and so you'll have to make some sort of adjustment at work. So it's like at one time this was working for you and you were really like fruitful and stable and like you made a lot of money or something, and so you were able to like keep going, but it's like you're finally going to get so overwhelmed here it'll throw some sort of wrench into the operation in some way, and then you may have to, like I said, like travel for something. So I'm getting this scenario of like, say you're plugging along, going, and then there's like whatever, say you have to have like a machine that you work with at your job or something, there's like some part on it that breaks and you have to like travel to go get the new part. Or yeah, and then whenever you're at the parts store you just like happen to run into someone new or just like divinely meet someone, and so then it's like spirit set this up on purpose to get you out of there or out of that environment, or to purposely like stop you from being able to continue to plug along the same way that you were and like get you to see something else. So yeah, that's the biggest scenario I'm seeing. So obviously that's not going to be like what everyone's going through, but hopefully that scenario is a good enough um, reference to be able to like compare that to like whatever you're going through, right? It's like um, it's like you're so overwhelmed and overextended and you're like barely getting by. So you can't see like there's some sort of destruction or some sort of trouble ahead to where then you're going to get jammed up and not be able to continue forward in the same way, and then have to like travel or relocate or like go somewhere else in order to get back going again, right? Or yeah, like something breaks or is not working, and then it's like you're going to have to travel somewhere else in order to fix it or get what you need to fix it in some way. So it's going to jam up like your progress or your ability to take care of yourself for a minute, but it's like spirit is like divinely orchestrating this in order to actually get you closer to what you really want here, to get you to like wake up and look at things differently, to get you to realize that it's like the way that you're so overburdened or overextended is contributing to like you not being able to have what you want, or you not being able to see the potential of for you to still come together and have what you really desire or connect in a way that you really desire with others. Leadership, forefront. You have the opportunity to take the lead. It may be in work, personal, or family situations. You have the wisdom and knowledge to do what is best at this time. No more playing it safe and blending in with the pack. Shine your light and speak your truth. Distorted view, perspective. A change in perspective is needed to view you or the situation with compassion. The root core of pain is often associated with how you may view yourself or the situation from a wounded place. Choosing to heal this brings the broken pieces back together to create a healthy viewpoint. Yeah, so true here. We're going to get one more oracle card for you. We have new moon, the bottom. Ooh, and psychic. I love this card. So I'm going to read both of those for you to close out the reading here. A new beginning, a fresh start, and an auspicious timing to start new projects. Drawing this card invites you to begin again. Meditate on this at the new moon to bring new energy into your life. Write a list of intentions, dreams, goals, and wishes to support new direction and invite in inspiration. Yeah, I think the new moon is like next Tuesday or something too. It's like next week. So this all could be unfolding for you like really quickly here, or just starting off really quickly. And then over the next 3 months, it's like you're starting to connect or open up with others in ways that you really haven't, because you're used to like other people being drawn towards you and really opening up to you or feeling safe to, you know, want to connect with you. But it's like rare for you to feel that way towards others, or um yeah, to feel that connection in return. And so it's like it might take you a while to kind of get comfortable or familiarize yourself with this. Um, but yeah, you could have something significant about it all kind of popping off around the time of the new moon, or yeah, that's the time. The new moon is always a good time for like new starts. Like everything we just read in that card, right? New beginnings, fresh starts. And then yeah, over the next 3 months, it's like learning how to kind of like open up and connect and be comfortable sharing with another person on a deeper, more intimate emotional level. um, Learning to trust that like um, the way that you feel, like what you think is like going on is true. um, okay, so I'm going to read psychic for you. Intuition, empathetic gifts, psychic visions, prophecy, and powerful dreams are present. You now have access to a greater wisdom that is beyond what the human eye can see. This is a time of great awakening. New psychic abilities and gifts come to you now. See the sacredness in your visions. Pay attention to your dreams and the symbols that are repeating as messages. Yeah, so like this event, like taking place here, whatever spirit's going to orchestrate in regards to kind of forcing you to switch up your routine or the way you do things, the way you move. It's like, yeah, you're just going to have to make some sort of change or adjustment or bring something new in. That could like literally happen around the new moon. I'm getting heavy deja vu right now. So yeah, like next week could be like a timing as far as like meeting someone significant or just something kind of like starting to pop off for you or starting to see something differently here, notice someone around you or see someone around you in a different light after having some sort of spontaneous, odd uh, connection, right? Um, I don't know why for this pile I was just like wanting to get like a little bit more specific context and like timing and stuff. So interesting how that all came through. Very cool message though. Really exciting time for you guys. I'm really happy for you, excited for you, Capricorns. Um, if you watched this far into the reading, I really appreciate it, and I hope you have a great day. Thank you.